The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And a nice job there on special teams. Inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to...
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. On 1st and 10, Dobbs. Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson, 26 yards. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Kevin O'Connell choosing to lead his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Purdy looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Purdy on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Purdy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey shoves him aside. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. They go play action here. Purdy under a heavy rush, and down he goes. DJ Waddle got off his spot quickly and got to the quarterback.
2nd and 17 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown for the Niners. So the toss play effective even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon. And this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Jake Moody now for the point after. And he's got it to make it now 9-6. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Kene Nwangu. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From the 20, here's the 2nd and 8. Purdy from the gun. Open man is Jerome Jennings. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards there for number 15.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st down, Purdy. They'll get this complete to Charlie Rumor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Purdy completes this one here to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second and a couple. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Escaping the pressure right. That one tipped and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Out of the gun, Purdy. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown for the Niners. Brandon Ayuk, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Niners are once again back in front. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Moody good with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw is Dobbs. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now Dobbs. There goes a deep ball, end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 49 yards. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get through. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Dobbs to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Back to throw Dobbs. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And quickly, they get to the line. Looks like they'll move things around here. Dobbs is throwing. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll go Madison up the middle. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's Dobbs to throw. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. Dobbs looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
49ers 16. Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
2nd down, here's Purdy to throw. That's into the hands of Dwelly. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
46-yard line.
from the shotgun to McCaffrey. Room here to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Purdy off the play fake. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a further drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
And sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Dobbs. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Chase Young able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Throwing on 2nd and long. Dobbs eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point, just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Throwing here, Dobbs. That is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 30 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Off the play fake, here's Dobbs. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Dobbs. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the Niners are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Jennings. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on third down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it, and were able to keep the drive moving.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Here's first and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Here's Purdy to throw. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
And his kick is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
Back to the ground on first down. Here's Madison. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Dobbs completes this to Jefferson. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now a give to Madison. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. First and 10. Dobbs throw taken in by Hockenson here.
Complete to T.J. Hockenson. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 49ers 35-yard line.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Tension building. Here's Greg Joseph. This from 52, and this for the win. And his kick is good. From 52 yards away, he gets it to go. And it'll be a fun time in the Twin Cities tonight. The Vikings win it. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 4. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And we've got a 3rd and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Miami.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber.
There's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Stroud. Open nails, Noah Brown. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Play action. Here's Stroud. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
On second down, it's Stroud. Flush to his right. Touchdown, Houston. C.J. Stroud, 30 yards. And the Texans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in this career. Berrios now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. To throw, White. And going deep for Hill. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down to the 40-yard line. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their second pick on 2 drives.
Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. Ready for the second quarter from Houston, it's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Stroud looking to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. They'll roll him out right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. If he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That burst good for 20 on a first down. And Stroud now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Texans. Noah Brown, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Miami. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed, because let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Stroud now on second down. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Throwing now is Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On second down, here's Pierce. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Big Raekwon Davis, the man fighting in for that sack. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Stroud. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 19. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. Those guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
A final shot before break. White going deep for Hill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jalen Petrie picks it off. Now inside the 25. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy.
I'm
You throw 6 touchdowns passes,
We
3 interceptions,
live
but he's
with it.
human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Stroud on 3rd down now. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can not afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Stroud and company going for it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A man who is both a prep and collegiate star here in the Lone Star State, Devon Achane. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. In motion, the tight end. Here's Mostert. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to...
And he takes it into the end zone for a Dolphin touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle. This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. They'll try and run for it. A big roll of the dice this on 4th and 1.
Nice
But
one.
it pays off. They convert. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a first down in that situation?
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw taken in by Collins. A big pickup of 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were open season because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaped out and began his round, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. And as they come to the line, they will
Hey,
not
man,
be
throw
able
your
to get off
foes up in
another
the
play
chat, man.
as time
Fourth
has
quarter,
run
man.
out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Fourth quarter. Kind of lucky.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Now Stroud. Gets the dump off to Pierce. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here we go on 4th down. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce taking it in for 4 yards out. And the Texans are an extra point away from making this a 3-score.
Oh, yeah, he quit. We got him up out of here. Bye-bye.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Today it's an intra-division matchup in the AFC South, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Tennessee Titans. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Nashville. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now ETN to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll run with ETN. Fighting through it, he's got space. Still going. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 66 yards. And the Jaguars need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hopkins, a man in motion left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. They find some open field here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already. So he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. Oh, and that is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
I'm darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Or they run the option on 2nd down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Jaguars' 15-yard line.
Levis now off of play action. Flushed out right. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
3-yard line.
Henry will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
That's a great response here in this 1st quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the end zone, it's Dearness Johnson. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. A first down carry for Henry. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. The tackle made at the 6-yard line. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Titans have taken the lead.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Levis will try to throw for the 2. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Well, not content with the first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. In motion right goes Hopkins. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Levis on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And this is going to be intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So the pick six, and now Levis right back to the air. Oh, right on the heels of the pick six, another ball intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
McManus's point after is good. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of...
And Levis tosses his third interception of the game. Picked up by...
Hey, chat, this is going to be the last one. I'm going to hop back on after this one.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. They'll set up a throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he goes goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball, let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
A first down carry for Barkley. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Oh, my
It's
God.
intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So after the INT, it's Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Gregory Rousseau. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Bullock's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Allen. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Murray is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. This is 3rd and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. Allen now looks to throw. On the move to his... Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. Accelerating, and off he goes. And
no!
Look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the defense.
The start of this game.
I was trying to throw it to number 19, bro, because that line is slow. Bro, don't try to quit, bro. It's only 3-0, bro. There's no need to quit. Come on, bro. There's no need to quit, bro. It's 3-0.
Has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in.
Yeah, to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Allen now on first down. And bringing it in is Davis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On first down, Murray. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. It'll buy some time right. And he's got his tight end box for a Bills touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, some strong running. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. They'll look to throw here. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half for not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Up the middle with Barkley. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Giants! Wan'Dale Robinson, 64 yards. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now Allen. Flush to his right. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Escaping a tackler at the 25. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Deontay Hardy. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee. This out to the 16-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Try! Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 yards that time. They had a Buffalo first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Cook with a run on 1st down, but he'll only manage a couple there before he's taken down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So the penalty there winds up on the offense. So obviously it's declined, and we have a change of possession. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 67 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Throwing Jones. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Barkley inside handoff. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Jones. To Barkley on the check down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here now, 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Jones. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Got no command that time. They end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw again. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at the